Welcome or welcome back to Monique and Bloom. I'm Monique. This is just my little channel, just a little something that we do once a week where we come and we talk about all things planty and sometimes how the ebbs and flows of being a plant parent kind of coincide with our lives, like how plants grow coincide with like the changes and the phases and stages of our lives. How y'all doing? Hello, it's me. Life is life, and honey. What's going on in your life? Did you miss the hour of sleep yesterday? Life is lifing. Hard G on the lifing. But we are here by God's grace. You see that sun, don't you? You see that sun in New York City on a Monday? I think it's like I haven't been outside today. I don't care. I know people be like, oh, it's nice. You need to go out. That's not my day today. I'm in for the day. But I think it's like over 60 degrees outside, and we praise and we worship. Cause if you know, you know. I'm not getting into it every week about the snow trauma and the cold trauma, but just put a little sunshine emoji if you happy to see the sunshine where you at. Cause I am so happy to see the sunshine. How was y'all's weekend? Word, girl. He did what? I'm sorry. I'll put it on the altar for you. I'll even hold your hand, because y'all held my hand the past couple weeks. Y'all held my hand. I will hold your hand. You know I could sit here and just ramble and ramble. It feel like I've been rambling forever. It's only been 2 minutes. I could sit here and ramble, but we gonna commence with the video, and we gonna chit chat while we doing it. Aglaonema. When I first started my plant journey, this 3-4 years ago, Aglaonemas were the first genus. Oh, I got a new leaf coming. I didn't even know. I brought her out to show her, and I didn't even know she had a new leaf. Stuff sitting right under your face, and you don't even see it. Was that a message? Oh, anyway, we'll get to it. Aglaonema was the first genus of plants that I fell in love with. Just because of the variety, there's so many different varieties, the leaf shape, they were easy for me. But I feel like I have fallen from grace. If you see the title of the video, let me see. I got 7 Aglaonema on the table, and that's all I have. And listen, I know there's somebody that's like, only 7. I only got 7 plants. It's all relative. Because I know people who have over 400 plants. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm not saying your name. I'm not going to say, and I know y'all thinking Michelle. It's not Michelle. Michelle do not have over 400 plants. But I know somebody who do. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it's all relative. For somebody with 400, 40, 50 is nothing. Maybe. But for somebody who got 7, you know, giving up 1 will hurt them. Anyway, my point is to say, I had way more than 7. And I've gone through so many flows and ups and downs with Aglaonema, and got into other plants, and so kind of left them on the back burner and just admired them from afar. The 7 that I have are in different states of disarray. If I'm being honest, where do we begin? My. All right, we're just going to start here. Because you know how I do. I like to start, we're going to start at the bottom, and then we're going to work our way up. I have to insert the photo because it won't have the same impact if I don't insert the photo. You won't be like, oh, you could start, you growing roots. But if you don't see what it looked like, then you won't understand why I feel the way I feel. Let me say this. It's not that I'm so destroyed that the plant ain't doing what it's doing. It's the person who gave it to me that I really care about. That's the sentimental value behind it. And the plant was gorgeous. Insert picture. It felt like that was a few short days ago. It was not. I don't even know what I did with this. I think I had it in soil. And then I had the bright idea to put it in water. And child, it just went left. And this is all that's left of that plant. And there was a few more leaves that I had put to water prop, took it out of the soil, or maybe I don't even remember. I don't remember what I had it in before this. Was it in soil? Do y'all remember? Was it in water? I don't know. Long and the short was there were about 8 leaves that I had propping. And you see we got 4. We got some roots. So, I mean, I figured why not just start over again? You got to live and learn. I don't really know. I don't know. Because all of my aglaonema, some I have in regular Miracle Grow soil. Some I have in a chunky mix. Some I have in pond. The ones that are in pond, they like pond and they're not coming out of them. The ones that are in soil, I just don't know. I don't know what this one needs. I used to be the person that said aglaonema were easy to me like pothos are easy to other people. Child, I can't keep a pothos alive. I don't know what it is. I used to be able to. I don't know. So we just gonna wait for a little more roots on this, and then I got some pond on the way. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put it in pond, because aglaonema that I have struggled with, when I put them in pond, they do well in self-watering. So I think I'm gonna pop this into self-watering. What's the name of this aglaonema? What's going on with this screen? We recording? Why my screen go talk like that? Why my screen go talk like that? Let me see. I think, I just be naming stuff the way I want to name them. I don't think it's the name of it. I have pink Dalmatian. Is this a pink Dalmatian? What the people say? I have seen this plant called so many different things. So I don't know. But I figure we'll start from the bottom. This is the worst of it. And if this is the worst of things, well, I don't know. If this is the worst, then we ain't doing too bad. Because we got roots, excuse me. Thank you. I heard you back there. We got roots growing from both cuttings, right? So we healthy. We healthy. So we gonna just, do what we do. I want a sip of something now. I gotta be honest with y'all. This is not great. It don't taste good. Now, I had bought like a carrot, ginger, orange, something or another yesterday, and it was just kind of okay. I had a little bit left, so I threw it in the refrigerator. So today I wanted something to drink, and I mixed that with, this was a mistake. Like, this is like a everything but the kitchen sink Frankenstein that I threw in together, and it ain't work. It ain't work. All right, we got that mixed with, I had a little bit of soursop and mango juice that I bought from this alkaline vegan restaurant that I discovered, which is good. The juice is good on its own. I dumped that in here with the orange, carrot, ginger, whatever. I put some spinach, avocado, almond milk, some dates, some blueberry. I should have probably stopped. Somewhere along the way, I should have stopped, because then it was, did I put almond butter? I don't know. What did I? It just got a weird, like, it's like it's missing something, but it's also got something in it don't need to have. Like, it's like a weird undertaste that's like, All right. I'm not ashamed, because who's ashamed? Ashamed to show a plant that you didn't do well with. Like, we've grown past, we've evolved past that. And if you have not, I encourage you to evolve past that. There is no shame. We are learning and growing and blooming together. We're holding each other's hands, and we learning together. There is no shame. Not down to Monique and Bloom. There is no shame. However, I'm not proud only because of what this used to look like and what they used to look like separately. Insert photos. I just don't know. Like, you want to talk about I know y'all remember when this plant, it's the Aglaonema Silver Bay and the Aglaonema Maria, I think. That mashup was divine. It was hitting on all cylinders. Boy, my mother too, so she could put them together. Hers is looking amazing. And child, mine done fell from grace, honey. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. It's all kind of dead leaves in there. Y'all. I have it in this pot, but it's sitting in there. Let me take it out so I can handle it better. It's just dry as a bone. Dry as a bone. And I know what you might be saying. Ow, I just hurt my back. I didn't move 2 inches and listen, life is life, and y'all. You know how it is if you of a certain age. You sneeze, you blink your eye the wrong way, you be down to the ER. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I've lost the touch with Aglaonema. Now on my begonia kick, I promised y'all I was not bringing them begonia out the room. I'm not. At 11 minutes, 37 seconds in the video, I'm not. I don't know. People be breaking promises. Don't trust them people down to the internet. They be lying. They say they ain't gonna do stuff, then they do it. Don't trust them people on the internet, honey. Back to the Aglaonema. I don't know. Somebody might be looking at this like, that's my dream plant. It looks amazing. Well, honey, it's not mine. It's me. I know it's me. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say. Because, like, what? Like, what? Let me show you how dry she is. She just is dry. She dry. I don't know. I mean, roots is rootin', right? But I don't see any pests. I mean, honestly, the only plants that I've had pests on are that daggone alocasia. And I think that's it. I don't think I've had... Y'all, I'm so thirsty. I'll be back. That smoothie had the nerve to be nasty, and it was making my mouth dry. I'm like, what is happening? My mouth was so dry. Back to the Aglaonema. I was saying alocasia with the pest, and I think that might be it. No pest. It's not a pest issue. Maybe it's light. It's either light or water. It's either light or water. That I know. But I just don't, I mean, I guess I can't say I don't know. Because I just said it's either light or water. Well, since she got to this stage, I moved her from my front window, which is, she's in soil. If you could even call this soil, I don't know what you call this mess. But I moved her from my front window, which is west facing window, but it's like, it's set back. So it's not like, it doesn't get the harsh afternoon light. And I moved it back to the plant room, which is where the east windows are, the morning sun, but it's not in that window. I have it up on a top shelf, and I have like a grow light on it from the back. I said maybe it needs a different kind of light. But child, I ain't watered it since it been in there. So do I really care? I do. I promise you I do. I just think she needs a refresh. Because we got a lot of legginess going on. And spring has sprung. So maybe we'll be smart this time. We will chop this and prop it. I think that's what happened with this. It was getting leggy. And so I chopped it and put it right in the pot because I know Aglaonema root quickly, but it started dying off. What I should have done was chop it, water propped it, and then the stems that I cut from the mother plant would have branched off more. That's where I messed up with that one. We will not do that with this one. If we go that route, which I think we will because it's really getting pretty leggy, I will chop some of the legginess down, right? Leave the stem in there, water prop. Is it worth it at this point? I could get both of these plants down to the store for $10. Just do it all over again. What y'all think? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So those are the two, I think those are the only two that I have that I'm like, about. I've had so many Aglaonema over the year. I should have probably like taken a inventory, but I can't even remember. I wouldn't be able to tell you all the Aglaonema that I've had over the years. This one, let me see what I call this one. Because I don't be knowing. This one I call Star King. And this might be the Star King. Uh-oh, water dripping. This might actually be Star King. This one is in soil and does well in soil. These started as little plugs. I'm going to insert a picture. Little plugs. And how long have I had it? I'll put that on the screen too so you can see. I've lost leaves over time. Let me see. I got a little bit of new growth. I don't know. Some plants, like, you desire them to be like super duper full. If this just stayed like this, I would be happy, honestly. I mean, if it got big, I ain't gonna complain about it, but I'm just saying I'm happy with this. It's in soil. I just watered it. I love the leaf that has the red in the middle and then the green on the outside. Really, really pretty. They all look different. It's not like they're super splashy or anything like that. But this plant doesn't really give me any problems. She just sits in the corner and minds her business. Star King. I mean, I'm lying. I think I have lost some leaves. It could be bigger and fuller, but y'all know what happened last summer. I already told y'all. I do know, but I'm happy with this plant. I am happy with this plant. I have no complaints with it. Aglaonema Star King. And I really don't even water this maybe as much as it needs. Or maybe it is getting exactly what it needs and I need to stay in my lane and don't change nothing before I end up having regrets. Then I'll be like, what happened? You know what happened. You was doing the most. This one is, I have it listed as Aglaonema Red Emerald. I don't know what it's called. It might be the garnet. What's that other one called? Aglaonema Red Miles. What's it called, y'all? I'm looking it up real quick. Garnet Miles something. Milestone? What's it called? It's called something. Hold on. Be patient with me. It's not Milestone. It's called Miles something. Maybe it is Milestone. Moonstone Miles? Moonstone Miles. Maybe that's the one that it is. It kind of looked like a Moonstone Miles. I don't know where I got Red Emerald from. I'm not sure where I got that. But I don't have any problems with this plant. It's in chunky soil and a self-watering. I just think when I look at it on camera, I'm like, ooh, she look good. But when I look at her from across the room, I be like, I don't know what it is. I just don't. But she cute. The nerve of me. I got some nerve. Sometimes you got to look at stuff with fresh eyes. Message. Because I I be looking at her across the room with disdain. Why does this light look so light? Hold on, y'all. All right, apparently it's just me and I'm bugging. Nothing's wrong with the camera. Yeah, I just had to see her with fresh eyes because now I'm looking at her like, that is so crazy. Literally, when I took her off the shelf this morning, I was like, yeah, you Aglaonema too. You got to be in the video. But I don't know. I think I love her again. What just happened? I feel like some magic happened. I mean, I'm not questioning it. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to be grateful. Falling in love again. Falling in love again. What y'all know about Faith Evans? Early 2000s, late 90s. Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm so surprised that this has happened. I did not think sitting down to this table, I was going to look at this plant and feel this way. I mean, there was nothing to say bad about it, but I didn't think I was going to be like, hold up. Like, I seen you across the room and, Anyway, in soil, she's in a chunkier soil, in a self-watering situation. I do not give this much attention. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve it. You deserve better. Now watch I start giving it more attention and you gonna see in the next video, it's gonna be done fell out. Watch. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know exactly how it is. As soon as you start giving it some extra attention, it wanna show up and act out. Aglaonema red emerald or moonstone. Look at that. What the heck was I thinking? What was I thinking? You know what it is? Sometimes I think it's just like these long stems. They just turn me off. They really turn me off. I wish I had a bigger pot. Let's see. Let me see. If I sit it in this pot, this bigger pot that this Aglaonema, this other one's in, and we could hide some of the legginess, would that make me feel better? Let me see. Yeah. I feel better about that already. Don't that look much better? I feel like it's just hiding some of that legginess. Like you just needed another pot. Aww. Y'all know how it is. You just needed another pot. Ain't nothing wrong with your body. You wearing the wrong size bra. Just get the right bra. Child, I had to buy some new bras recently and was disgusted. Why are they so daggone expensive? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. All she needed was a new pot. Now, what does that mean for the Maria and Silver Bay? You know, when you start switching around pots, that means somebody on their way out the door. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how I feel about this right now. My whole life has changed. I don't know what to say. I'm not even putting on for y'all. Like, I can't believe how I just went from with this plant to being like, oh my gosh, to being like, oh my goodness, in this new pot. I'm not even trying to be extra. I'm amazed. Aglaonema, red emerald, moonstone miles. You call her what you want. I'm going to call her mine. She's mine. And as for you, maybe when I finish the video, I'll do a little something. I'll prop and stick you in with the other one. That's what we'll do. All right. 4 down. We got 3 to go. We got 3 to go. And you know what? Oh my gosh. I have so, you know, if y'all are on Palm Street, then y'all know what time it is. But I was going to bring some chips to snack on, but I ain't going to do it to y'all. I ain't going to do it to y'all this week. But listen, Palm Street. a few months ago, before they added this new feature that I'm about to tell y'all about, I was like, why don't they have a feature where you can add and save so you don't have to take a screenshot and then go back? Like, you can just have a little favorites album, you know, or have a cart. You could build your cart and throw stuff in there. If you decide to get it, you could get it. Somebody heard my prayer and they made a cart on Palm Street, cart full, like an Amazon cart, just full. The good thing is, once this plant sells out, it'll tell you, you know, the plant is going out. I'm like, whew, delete, delete. But I have at least 3 or 4 beautiful Aglaonema. Beautiful, beautiful Aglaonema in my cart. And I haven't pulled the trigger yet, only because I know Michelle has a few plants coming for me. I did order a couple of Hoya, which I'm excited about. But also, we was down to the plant group chat the other day and we were just talking about plants. And I just wanted to share this, what my friend said. Talking about buying plants. Hey girl, hey. She said, I'm really happy with my collection thus far and won't be bringing in that many new plants. After a certain amount of plants, it's overwhelming and stressful. So I feel I can be as picky as I want when bringing something new in. And I just love that language. Like, I'm going to be picky about what I bring in. I'm going to be intentional about what I bring in because I already love what I got. Like, what I got, I really love it. And listen, I know y'all, we could love everything we have and still be down there itching and scratching. I know. Listen, I know. However, where I'm at is that I don't love everything I have. And I still am being intentional. That's why I haven't bought those Aglaonemas, because is it Aglaonemas or Aglaonema? Is it Hoyas or Hoya? Because I hear people do both. Chime in down to the comments. So I haven't pulled the trigger on the Aglaonema that I saw, because I'm being intentional. I'm attempting to be intentional. So 3 left. We got, this is Aglaonema Bubblegum, or that's what I call her. I don't know what the real name is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Listen, this was the first Aglaonema that I put in pond. My Little Pony, I'm just going to take you down. This is the first Aglaonema that I put in pond because I couldn't for the life of me figure out what was wrong. Like light, I didn't think it needed humidity. And I didn't see nobody online tell me to do it. I just was like, maybe pond. And honey, I haven't looked back since. And you see that new leaf coming? Bam! Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? My little makeshift situation here, and she hasn't been happier since. I love this plant. She gets a lot of light directly under is it a Sansi light? It is a Sansi light. Bam. This one and the one I'm gonna show you next. Directly under the light, 8-10 hours a day. I mean, not like you're sitting right here on the plant. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. I would say like 8 inches away, 10 inches. I'm a dimensional dummy, so don't. I'll be saying 8 inches and it's 3 feet. I'm a dimensional dummy, but the light is not right on top of it. But the wattage on the bulb is very strong and it's 8 inches away, so it is getting direct light. Gorgeous. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. I know what it is. And even though it's growing a little tall, I don't feel any way about it. I don't feel nothing about legginess. I just am perfectly satisfied. This was the first Aglaonema that I put in pond. And I only have one other. So it's not like I have a bunch of them in pond, but she just does well. All right, we had some technical difficulties with the phone, so we over here to the computer. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know, but you see what it is. Oh, was I talking about the pond? I think I have moved on past that. The legginess does not bother me. Yeah, I don't know what else I was saying about she. Life, 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 life. Pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What did I say I called this? I had it. I have it in the laptop, so now I can't look. I think it's bubblegum. That's what I call it. So we're not moving this out of pawn. I think we're gonna move mm, the Silver Bay. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna cut it up, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna change the medium for now. This is number 5. Number 5 out of 7. Number 6. Aglaonema Red Army. Isn't she lovely? Sometimes in too bright light, you cannot get the full zhuzh of this plant because you have the camouflage of the pictum tricolor, right? And then it has the red veining of what is it called? The aglaonema. Is it the red vein, or there's a couple of aglaonema that the rotundum that have the red veining. So you can't always get the full zhuzh. Oh, pawn all over the place. Pawn all over the place. All right, it is what it is, right? This is the first aglaonema, or the second one that I put in pawn. The first one, no drainage. Y'all already know how I told you what I told y'all about that, and it's been doing well. There's been no reversion. I'm not like, testing the wind to see when to do it. Shaking it don't really do anything because it's really full of pawn, and this is a pretty thick. Is this a terracotta? No, it's glazed. Well, on the outside it's glazed. On the inside, what's going on the inside? I don't know, but it's not something where I can shake it. I can, lift it to feel how heavy it is to determine how wet it is, but is this a root? Is that a root coming out? Or is that a new... It looked like a root, don't it? I ain't gonna mess with it, because, I be done juked it off. Stay tuned. I mean, a root could be growing up like that, right? It could just grow up like that. But it would be cute if it was a whole nother plant. I mean, the whole nother plant is not going to be white, is it? Inquiring minds want to know. Aglaonema Red Army. This newest leaf is the smallest leaf that I've gotten ever. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe... Well, I have had a new leaf come since I put it in the pond. I was going to say maybe it's not as happy in the pond as I thought it was. But I have gotten other leaves. Oh, no, it's the last two. I'm lying. This one is still unfurling. And then this one, which is even smaller than the other one. So it's not a light issue. Again, like I told you, it's under that, the same light as Miss Bubblegum. I think it likes the light. Maybe it don't like the pond. Now that I'm thinking about it. Excuse me, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned and we'll find out. Because these last two leaves are certainly, they itty bitty. They're itty bitty compared to the other ones. But we'll see. Aglaonema Red Army. What am I gonna do if it ends up not being, it don't like pond? It didn't like soil either. Ooh. Maybe water? Or maybe leca? I mean, what's the difference between leca and pond? Do y'all use leca and pond interchangeably? Or it's like some plants prefer leca or prefer pond? Because y'all know I just got into leca last week. When I put my Aglaonema in it, which is growing a new leaf, so I think it's happy in there. But can I say, because it's doing well in pond, that it'll do as well in leca? Can I say that? I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out together. All I know is these two new leaves are teensty weensty. Let me stop fiddling with this because I feel like I want to touch that little root leaf, and I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Now it's the last Aglaonema that I'm going to show, which has been the one that I rant and rave about all the time. There's something in me that wants to say it's been replaced by that Moonstone Miles. Just because, let me show y'all. It hasn't been replaced. It hasn't been, but I'm just so impressed by this that I don't know what to do with myself. I cannot wait to put this back on the shelf. I cannot wait to be able to look across the room and see this. My whole life has changed. So has yours. All right. Aglaonema Frosted Ghost. I love this plant. I mean, she could use some water. Let me see what them roots doing. If them roots doing anything. I mean, it's kind of sunny, so y'all can't really see. But they're not really. I don't think there's any new roots. I think these are the same ones that I potted in here. But she's got a new leaf coming in. Boop. See that? So she's doing, and another one down in there, and another one, and another one. She's doing what she needs to do. Oh, come on. That's just a pretty plant. But she does need water. SOS. SOS. But if you don't have one of these and you haven't seen it in person, then you really don't know. You really don't know. I have come to know about myself, and it's important to know this about yourself when it comes to plants. If you're the type of person that likes small plants and enjoy the process of watching them grow, or if you prefer them bigger so you don't have to acclimate them or have to wait for them to grow. This is important because you'll end up spending money on teeny tiny plants or mid-sized plants and being unsatisfied with them. Or vice versa, getting big plants and being like, ugh, you take up too much space, or I can't enjoy the process the way I would like to. So finding out what type of person you are is really important. And sometimes it only comes with trial and error, like in time. And then there's some things that change. Like, you might have started off as a big body girl. You like big plants. And over time, it's like, I want to enjoy the process. So or vice versa, right? I say that to say, I saw someone with a big, beautiful one of these. And another version of me, an older version of me, would have probably been like, oh, I want that because I want mine to be bigger. I'm all about the big full pot. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But with this particular plant, I'm just happy with the steady nature of the growth. Like, I don't need it to be, and it's not even a matter of being a seasonal thing for me. I think for me, it depends on the plant. Because some plants, it's like, you need to come on. We ain't got time. You've been like this since last year. Get it together or get out of here. Then there's other plants that it's like, okay, you give me slow and steady, I'm going to rock with you. I want to rock with you, baby. I'm going to rock with you. It just depends. This plant, I don't mind holding her hand. I was saying, if you don't have this, then you really cannot. I think that's the best way, if I'm perfectly still, where you could see the variegation, like the, come on. I want to rock with you, baby. So no, I don't think that Moonstone Miles takes her place. I just think Moonstone Miles has moved up in the ranking. I don't think she was even on the roster. She was on the bench. But I think no, is that right? Is being on the bench good? It can be. No, you want to be a starter. Let me see if I had a starting 5. I only got 7 plants. Let's say, ooh. All right, I got 7 plants. So a starting 3. I can't say 5. I'm not going to say 4. A starting 3. Ooh. I think that, yeah, I think she makes the 3. I would say this one, and, oh, we don't see my janky setup. I don't care. And then this one. Yeah, she made it to the top 3. It would have been the Red Army once upon a time, but I'm not going to say she's fallen from grace because she hasn't done anything. It's just that she stepped up her game. She didn't come to play today. She was like, you going to see me. You've been playing me. I'm about to show you who I am. She showed up. She showed up. Who knew? These plants will surprise you. They will surprise you. Let's see how long it takes for me to be over her again. Let's see. Maybe not. But I'm just so impressed with this turnaround. I can't wait to put her back on the shelf. How do y'all feel about Aglaonema? Y'all feel like they're easy? Are they hard? Do you put them in pond, leca, soil, drainage, no drainage? What y'all be doing? What y'all be doing with y'all stuff? Another Monday down, y'all. Thank y'all for riding with me. Y'all rode with your girl again to the end. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I love the comments. I love the engagement. Again, let me know anything that y'all want to see because I didn't know what I was going to do for this video today, honey. I was like, I don't know because this was supposed to be a plant shopping day. Me and Michelle was supposed to go, but I couldn't because I had a meeting, and then we can't go next week because I have something else to do. So we might not do plant shopping until the next 2 weeks. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But then the people gave me an idea. I was like, you know what? I think I have enough Aglaonema to do a little something, something. So I hope y'all enjoyed the little something, something that I cobbled together for y'all. Y'all ain't got to wait till it's all dark like last week. The sun is still high in the sky. You'll be able to get your video early. So thank y'all for riding with me. Another episode of Monique and Bloom. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.